What Earthbound Means to Me by Shigesato Itoi. What is Earthbound? Even today, it's so hard to answer that question. It was like a group of children taking dolls from a toy chest, old dishes no longer used in the kitchen, nuts and bolts found inside a toolbox, little flowers and leaves from the backyard. Imagine all these scenarios laid down on the carpet as we came together and sang made-up songs. We were ready to talk about that world we just made all day. I think that was how Earthbound came to be. Despite the playfulness of it all, I was a grown-up too, so I didn't hold back in adding other relevant little details, like putting more angles here, hiding a secret there, and sometimes slipping in self-serving elements. Then a whole lot of friends came over to play, helping Earthbound grow as they continued to have fun. They gave it branches, leaves, and flowers, growing from what was once a simple story of just root and trunk. The fruits of that tree represented endless iterations of Earthbound for every person that played. As I met different people on unrelated occasions, they told me, "I found out about you by playing Earthbound." This was not only right after the game's release, people kept recognizing me after it's been out for quite some time. From the tiny safety pins and broken pieces of colored glass to the withering leaves, all sorts of people reminisce about every little thing I left in the playground called Earthbound. When I asked them, "How do you remember so much?" with their eyes gleaming, they say, "I love that world so much I remember everything about it." I replied right away by saying, "Me too." Aha! That may be it. Maybe I wanted to make a playground filled with toys which, regardless of their small size and insignificance, would remain dear in people's hearts. It looks like all my friends from around the world have discovered my intent as they kept playing, even though I didn't mean to give it one in the first place. Ironically, however, I yearned to accomplish such a task all along. I was already a grown-up at the time I was making Earthbound. My current life has 30 years added to it since then, growing up even more. I now think about things that never came to mind back then. Things like, how do I want to be remembered after I die? I already know the answer to this one. It's someone with a lively Otsuya. The departed live on in the memories of their loved ones. Memories such as their hilarious antics, their moronic moments, what kind of things they did for fun, and how kind they were sometimes. I can hear those loved ones laughing, racing to be the first in bringing up those tales to everyone around them. I want people to memorialize my life with that kind of party-like Otsuya. Fame and fortune, setting records, and accomplishments are all meaningless in such occasions. It's those other stories which matter the most, ones that will ring out loud casually and sincerely. Well, Earthbound cannot literally die since it's not even human, but to me, it's kinda like that guy who has fulfilled his life's purpose and is the center of many Otsuya stories. You're finally able to play Earthbound to your heart's content. I hope that you share your adventures with others and create great, happy memories in the process. I'm glad that this day has come, and I think everyone who had part in making this game is very excited too. Thank you for everything.